Alright, yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Expert Legion here, and today we're going to talk about making a tier list for Descent. One of my viewers has requested this, so we're going to jump straight into it. So we have best perks, okay? Now we have the situational ones. They're not bad, okay? But they're very situational, and then there's the one I don't want to see you running. But you can run it, okay? This is entirely my opinion. You don't have to follow it. If you have your own opinion, good for you. So we start with Appraiser 1. What is Appraiser 1? Well, sorry, I should restart that. Well prepped, well prepared, which is the flashlight. You always spawn with a flashlight. So this is the first perk that you start off with, okay? It's up to you. If you have a problem with graphics and your screen's pretty dark, then you can use it. But just turn on your brightness. If you're playing on mobile, I think you should be fine. So, of course, this is like the first perk you start off with, so do not worry if you're a new player, okay? Just continue playing till you get enough shards to buy other perks, okay? But as late game, I do not want to see you running this, okay? There's no point. You need as much slot as you can to bring the items back. Objects, items, everything. You don't need an additional flashlight, okay? If anything, you can turn on your game brightness, if you have control over brightness, that is. But yeah, well prepared in late game. No, I don't want you to play. No. Next up, we have Appraiser 1. Okay, all items are worth 4% more when you're around. Now, this is situational. Why? If you're going for quota 10 badge, right? If you're playing with a teams of 8 or teams of 4, doesn't matter. Make sure to have, if you haven't watched my high quota guide, so this is very situational. You want to group it up with your teammates, right? Because Appraiser 3 stacks only one person, doesn't stack, I mean. Appraiser 2 doesn't stack. Appraiser 1 stacks. So this is very situational if you're playing with your team, which most of the time you probably will. But yeah, that is for Appraiser 1. Now we move up to lightweight. The sound of your footsteps is half that of a normal player. Now, this would work with Fischl, the anglerfish, by the way. So, I mean, here's the thing. It only deals with one monster. You rather want a perk that is universal, that can help you, that can also deal with all types of monsters in some way. So, I mean, Barb is blind. Barb is deaf, so there's no point. It's just Fischl, the only thing that can hear you. So I'll put this as no. You can run it, okay? Entirely up to you. You can run it. Me, late game, probably not. But yep, that's it for lightweight. Now we move on to Appraiser 2. All items collected on the floor are worth 8% more when you survive. This buff doesn't stack. Again, situational. Play with teams. I think this perk also works with solo because your items are worth 8% more when you survive. And this also counts. Yeah, this would very benefit towards solo gameplay or team comp. Oh yeah, that's Appraiser 2. Now we're moving on to Bunny Hopper. Jumping doesn't consume stamina anymore, which is this. Wouldn't advise it. Why? Let me explain. When it comes to Bunny Hopper, when you have optimized lung level 5, when you jumped, your stamina like automatically goes up all the way. So it really doesn't matter. And besides, you're really jumping while holding a two-handed items that just consume your stamina a lot more. I mean, up to you. If you want to jump with Bunny Hopper while holding a two-handed item, it doesn't consume any stamina. Probably makes you much quicker, sure. But not really benefit towards the team. So I wouldn't recommend it. playing solo 8-2 doesn't really, not very beneficial. So I'll say bunny hopper is like a no. You can run it. Like I said, I'm gonna repeat this so many times. It's gonna make you hate it. Okay. Also focus. Okay. I know your attention span is very short. Okay. Stop looking at other YouTube video. Okay. I'm just kidding with you, but stop it. Focus. But that's it for bunny hopper. Now we're moving on to tank. You are way tougher at the cost of raw speed, which is this. This can help you survive barb 3 times. You still get one shot by official and all of that, but it does help you survive barb, which means it handles only barb. Not really advising it. No, not really good. Why? Well, let me explain. Deals with one monster. It's like the same thing with lightweight, and it's barb. There's so many tricks to like trick him and stuff, so you don't really need tank because it costs you raw speed, and you, in a descent situation, you want to be as fast as you can, right? So, like I said, you can run it. Entirely up to you. But that's it for tank. Next up we have is athletic. You regain your stamina much faster. Let me explain why this perk is situational. You can run. You can't outrun barb, but you can run. You gain your stamina much faster. So it's very situational. You can outrun most things, just not barb. And Fischl will eventually catch up with you. So this perk is very situational. But here's the thing. This is only good in early games. That's the thing. It's not good in late games. I'll say like after with quota 4, this is not really good anymore. Quota 4 or 5, because I believe that's when your optimized lung is already maxed out. So you don't really need athletic anymore. So like I said, situational. Not really best in class. Anyways, that is it for athletic. Next up we have professional carry. This is hot. Okay, best perk. Why? You gain an extra slot. So your teammate starts with 4 slots at the beginning, but you start with 5. So imagine this. You get the extra space upgrade that gets you to 6 while your teammate has 5, which you bring even more stuff back. Very good. But do warn, weights slows you down more. So be careful of trying to maneuver a lot of times. But yes, that is like best perk, honestly. And that's it for professional carrier. Next up we have is Appraiser 3. Situational. All items collected by you will be worth 10% more. From what I've seen, what people said in their official Discord, even though it says it doesn't stack, there's no description of it. I mean, it actually doesn't stack. Sadly, I don't know. I can't really tell, but yeah. So I'll put it as situational. Like I said, all 3 of these are team-based composition. You need to play with a team to really synergize 1, 2, and 3 together. Like best of the best. But overall, they're situational. Like I said, I mostly use Appraiser 3. I mean, you can tell because like all these I haven't bought yet. This I have them, and then this is the one I equip. Yeah, I have that a lot. But yeah, Appraiser 3 is very situational. All the appraisers are very situational. But as is for Appraiser 3, like I said, situational. Talk to your team. Set up your perks. Next up we have is loss. You're weak. Is that yeah, you're weak. Only pro players should try this challenge. Maybe there's a reward from playing like this. If you're shard grinding, yeah, because it gives you like a 1.5 shard gain, from what I've seen. That is only if you're shard grinding. Honestly, yeah, that's it. If you're only shard grinding, this thing will want. If Parp sees you, you're dead. I think same thing with turret. If it just blasts you like 1 second, you're dead. I'm not too sure about the turrets, but I know barb. If you get hit by barb, you're dead while you're using gloss. So this is very situational. That is only if you're farming shards. If you're not, don't use this. You're just giving yourself away to the monsters. But next up we have is glass cannon. You're much faster, but falling might be the end of you. It's like the equivalent of loss, but you're much quicker. As best in class, you want to be fast. You want to be as fast as you can. This doesn't affect stamina at all. This increases your speed, but reduces your endurance, aka your HP. So just be careful when you're running around with it, because you get one shot. But yeah, very good perks. Next up we have Technician. I personally haven't used Technician that much myself. But electricity usage is 10% more efficient. Now this affects electricity, so that means the generator room, you know how you activate the panel box and you get to the generator room. If you're a new player watching this, I have a video on the energy guide, you can check that out. But honestly, Technician is absolutely best perk. Why? Let me explain. You want to stay in the elevator as long as you can. You want to stay in the game that you're playing for as long as you want. So imagine somebody running Technician. They can activate the panel box, and they can use the generator room. I believe that increases the power. I'm not too sure on that. Once I buy it, I'll explain more. But anything that has to do with electricity, you should let the Technician do it. I'm pretty positive that's how it works. Okay, but that's it for Technician. Best perk. Next up we have is Medical Aura. People around you gain a passive heal. Includes yourself. Best perk. Honestly, you're telling me I can take damage from Barb, let myself heal again, and then tackle on him again, basically surviving? That is if, you know, heal. Like, sign me up. I mean, you still get one shot by Fischl. Fischl is a one shot, Mannequin's a one shot, turret, nah. But this, can you imagine the turret room and the sewer? You take damage, but you just take a few seconds to heal. I don't know what the heal rate is, but honestly, this is best perk if you can get your hands on it. You become a walking support. Not only you heal yourself, but you heal your teammate. Everyone will be grateful, and if they see you, it's like the best thing you see in life. You know, when you see something you get happy over. Best perk in slots. Beautiful. Of course, it's hell expensive, like 12k. Goodness me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the tier maker. You guys have any questions or your own opinions about the tiers? Let me know. I'm curious what you think. This is just my personal opinion, but I am honestly curious to what you guys think, or what you guys' opinion about your own tier list. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you all.